Bonjour, people. How are you all? It's been a while, and I apologise. And welcome to week 9, which should actually probably be like, let me just get my diary. The last time I filmed was week 6, so technically it's welcome to week 7, 8, and 9. I've got like all my weighing that I wrote down. I like made such a mistake, never writing pen. I made such a mistake like writing everything down, and I was like, wait, no, that's the wrong week. Like, I haven't missed that many weeks. But yeah, so this is week 7, 8, and 9. Hola. I apologise now if this is gonna be a long video. I suggest you pause this video and make yourself a cuppa, because you're gonna need it. And probably by the time that the video is finished, you're gonna be like, oh right, my tea's cold, or whatever drink you make. Anyway, so let's just jump on right in. So for those of you that I guess do follow my videos every week, or were following them every week, you would have been like up to date with my week 6, which was my birthday week, and I lost 3 pounds. Whoop whoop. So I was well chuffed with that, and that got me into the 20 stone bracket. I got to 20 stone 12, so I'd smashed into the 20 stone bracket, and that was my 1.5 stone. So I was super chuffed and like really happy that I was making all the right choices. And then after that, it was just like Valentine's Day came, and then James, my fiance's birthday came, and there were so many other social occasions, and it's just like everything just sort of came at once. And I think my my smart choices and my ability to say no was few and far between. And oh my god, I've just had like 2 massive gains. Like, I even thought I was pregnant at one point, because I was just like, this isn't normal, like, who craves this stuff? I really just sort of getting, I say it sounds like such a excuse, but like where I've started my new job, getting used to like getting home from like traveling now from London and stuff, like rather than coming home and being organized with like the food that I had, you know, if I'd got something out or got something ready or put something in the slow cooker or whatever, it was getting like less and less, and I was still having a couple of takeaways every now and then, and I was having like takeaways, well not takeaways, but like something from like a sandwich man at work, and basically just making a lot of the wrong choices, and with that spending a fortune. So I'm not really sure what happened, but week 7 I weighed myself as 21 stone 7 plus 10 pounds. That was a plus 10 pounds, especially after losing 6 and then losing 3. I sort of had undone everything and was right back to where I was. So I know I think I was ovulating, or I don't even know, but like I've had a couple of health issues this last week, and I know that might sound like an excuse. I'm not really ready to divulge it all on the internet yet, which I'm sure a lot of you can respect and appreciate, but suffice to say that eating and planning and meal planning certainly hasn't been my top priority. It's been other things. So I'm a true believer, after doing Slimming World for so long and yo-yoing up and down and up and down, even though that week I'd put on 10 pound, I was very much in the case of, well, I can tell you why I put on that 10 pound, and I was just like, there was this and there was this and there was this and there was this and there was this, and like next thing you know, I was just like, I had 5 great night outs, 5 nights where I ate what I wanted to eat, and it was very much like, well, you can't have it all. And that very much like that week was all about the food for me, and I was okay with that. And then it got to week 8. Now I was very aware that I would have to do a video, which is quite nice, because at the same point it's just like, come on Lucy, like sort your shit out, like you don't want to start being all like, and I gained another 20 pounds. So I was a bit more mindful that week, but it still wasn't good enough. Planning wasn't good enough. None of it was good enough, and I put on 3 pound, which made me 21 stone 10. Once again, health issues took place that week, and it's probably going to take president for the next few weeks to months, while I'm working things through. I'm not ready to, as I say, like, I think everyone deserves to have their personal life, and you know, with blogging and stuff, I already share a little bit of my life, you know, or I was anyway, like with posts and stuff, if I was going to events or beauty stuff and fashion stuff. And Slimming World is something I've now started sharing because it's something that I want to prioritize. And you know, whether I'm now sharing Slimming World on YouTube and stuff, that's very much, you know, you get to see like a bit of my house, and I try and be very, very real, as if I'm talking to a friend, you know, we're having coffee or whatever. Well, you are, hopefully, you took my advice. But there's still elements of my life that you guys won't know or you won't see, and I'm not always this person that you'll see behind the camera. And I'm sure the more weeks that go by, the more we'll learn about each other. I always really love the comments that you guys leave me, and I'm always really overwhelmed by the support. And you know, like when I ask you guys to let me know how you've done, like everyone's always so quick to be like, oh, well, I've done this, well done, Lucy. And it's so lovely to read. So you know, the more we go, or the further we go, you know, I equally look forward to getting to know you and how your journey's going and stuff. But just at the moment, like, it's still early days. Week 10, well, week 9, it's still early days, but we'll get there, and you know, you'll be sick of me by the time you know me. Anyway, I always hate when I watch videos and people feel like they have to explain themselves. I do feel like I need to explain myself, but I'm not going to just yet. So that's that, really, in a nutshell. So that brings us now to week 9. Week 9, the Friday just gone, I weighed myself at 21 stone 9. So I have lost a pound. Now, considering I've put on 13 pound in the last like 2 weeks, well, yeah, 2 weeks, you'd have thought this fourth week, or this third week, sorry, I can't count, I promise, sorry, that's a bit close. You'd have thought that, you know, oh, fucking hell, you know, if you were really trying, Lucy, you probably would have lost another pound, or you would have lost more than just another pound. But the way I see it, and the way I'm trying to look at it, is I haven't been prioritizing my weight loss. It is as simple as that. And I'm a true believer, if you're not giving 100%, you're not going to get results for 100, like, you're not going to get 100% results, or however you phrase, you know, however you phrase that saying, you know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, if you're not going to give 100%, you can't expect 100%. And I certainly haven't been giving 100%. Probably haven't even been given 50%. I really have just been prioritizing other things. And if I'm being completely honest, like, I can see it and I can feel it. I feel bloated and I feel frumpy and I feel fat and I feel just bleh. And it, you know, you may notice I have coloured my hair. It's just dark, just back to black, like the colour I would usually do if it's not a funky colour. And I, you know, I'm feeling a bit naff, to be honest, but that's to be expected with all my shit going on. So I'm just doing my best. And one of the analogies that they used to talk about in my Slimming World group before, when I used to go, my old consultant Lucy used to say, well, like, imagine your weight loss journey as you pushing a car up a hill, or pushing whatever up a hill, and you know, and each pound is, you know, is another step up that mountain. And if you were to fall off the wagon, or you know, if you were to have a really bad week and you were to put on a couple of pounds, imagine that as yourself falling down, you know, that steep hill a little bit. No, you wouldn't let the whole car go and go all the way back to the bottom of the hill, would you? Of course you wouldn't. You'd stop, you'd sort your shit out, and then you'd carry on going up that hill. And I always really like that saying, because I'm usually one of those people that if I had a bad week, I'll be like, oh, to hell with it, and then I'll go for a blowout. And this time around, I've been pretty good, but I'm determined to not feel guilty about my big gains, because I think, well, it would matter if it made me quit, and it would matter if I was just like, do you know what, fuck it, I can't be bothered anymore, this is a shit diet, and I stopped. I think that's when it would matter. But having these gains which are, you know, gonna happen. They're gonna happen again. They've happened before, they're gonna happen again. You know, having these gains, but carrying on regardless, that's what makes it okay. Because, you know, having those gains and still trying, and having those gains and still making these videos, you know, out there somewhere, it's helping someone. Or, you know, my reasoning is, you know, if I'm gonna put on 10 pounds, that's what, another 3-4 weeks onto my journey. You know, it didn't take me the 28 years of life. Well, sorry, it didn't take me 20 minutes to put all this weight on. It's not gonna take 20 minutes to take it off. It's going to take a while. It's taken me 28 years to be this size, you know, and it's gonna take more than a couple of weeks to get there. But sticking to plan and sticking to the diet, even if I've had a bad couple of weeks, coming back to it and re-looking at menus, finding a new love for it again, looking at YouTube and finding new people that I can watch to give me the motivation, all that stuff, you know, that's the difference. That will make me achieve my goal, and that's how I'm trying to think of it, and that's how I think people should think of it. You know, you had a bad week, you had a bad week. You probably had a lot of great food. You can't have it all. So yeah, I've just been having it all. Literally all the food, I've been having it all. But I don't want to anymore. Yeah, I thought I would do this really big update to let you guys know that I am still here. I don't plan on stopping doing Slimming World, but I am human, and I am gonna have weeks where I might not get to film a video, or you know, but I'm trying. And I love the messages that I've been getting from you guys asking where I am. It's made me feel really loved and really special, and you know, loads of you guys are commenting on my videos, and it's so overwhelming. Like, you don't think you're helping someone, like you know, Tilly Cutler, Mrs. T Cutler, I'll leave her link down below. Like, she's the whole reason I started doing videos. And then the other day, it blew me down, someone was just like, oh, I've been watching some videos, and I've been watching Mrs. T Cutler, and I've been watching Lucy, and I was like, oh, like, to get mentioned with someone that's inspired me, you know, it's just like, you can't stop now, Lucy, you know, you got to carry on. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be anyone else but myself. And all the times that every week that I lose, I will, you know, I'll tell you guys. But it's just trying to find a balance of my new job, my home, my health, you know, and then I'm making these videos, and you know, I don't want to be taking Instagram pictures of my food like every 5 minutes. Not that I eat every 5 minutes. Well, just kidding. But I want to, you know, I'm just trying to find that balance, and I haven't found it yet. But when I do, you'll know it. So yeah, this was just a bit of a long chin-waggy video. I've got a long way to go on my journey. I look forward to taking it with all of you guys. I'm really sorry if I have let anyone down by not doing weekly videos. I will try, you know, if I can take my camera maybe into work on Fridays, I can do a quick video while I'm on my break and then get it uploaded Friday night. It just depends if I have plans, but ideally would like to get it out before the next week starts. But I suppose it's a learning curve, and I would love it if you guys would bear with me while I figure it all out. As always, let me know how you guys have been getting on in the last 3 weeks. If you're having a shit week, don't worry, we can party together. And equally, if you're having a great week, let me know some of the things you've been eating, because it'd be really nice to be motivated and inspired by some of the things you guys are loving. If you guys are on Instagram, feel free to give me a follow, although I'm not just posting about food, I post about everything. But I'd love to know your account so I can follow you and basically just snoop at what you're cooking. I apologise, this has been a really long video, but I just wanted to let you guys know where I am, which is right here, you know, where I'm going, and yeah, just a bit of an update because loads of you guys have been asking. Thank you so much as always, guys, and I will see you in my next one for week 10. Let's see if we can have another loss next week. No, that's the wrong attitude. We're gonna have another loss next week. Yeah. Bye, guys. Always just chatting shit. Just always chatting shit.